live. It's Saturday night. Do you know where your kids are at? Do you know where Sontia is at? Do you know where Coach is at? Do you know where I'm at?
We're all frozen.
We're all frozen, a frozen tundra. See if I can click the right thing right now. Ooh, we found Sontia. She was not frozen.
Lord.
I'm clicking the button.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you. Music Lovers Only.
Mwahaha, it's a frozen tundra. What's up, Sontia? I'm glad you made it just in the nick of time. We were going to stall. We were going to totally stall, though.
This show's not the same, but we were going to try.
Oh my goodness. I told a friend that I'd give him a ride, and then I don't know, I peed or something and then looked up, and then now I'm rushing, and now everybody's slow, and it's 2 degrees outside. And so as I'm rushing home, you guys are like, where are you at? And I'm like, I am trying to get there so hard. You don't even know.
Cracking the whip.
We would have been okay with you being a couple minutes late. I promise we wouldn't have docked your pay or anything.
I hate being late, except for to work.
Morning.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
I'll be late to work.
It is really, really cold here. I'm not a fan. I don't think any of us are really fans of this. We didn't sign up for this. You know, we're not from Canada. Canada. We're not from there. We don't
Listen,
like
hey, keep your cold up there, eh?
But yeah. Busy week. How has your week been, Sontia? I know you've got a little bit of something to talk about. You got something coming. I guess that's a little ways out, so you probably got a few things coming up. But
well, yeah, I got a couple of shows in February. One on February the 16th at Barleycorns, and then one on February the 24th at Kirby's.
Nice.
So far. And then I feel like there's something else that I'm supposed to be doing, but we'll find out.
You get the call. Why didn't you do that? Oh,
I usually show up. Sometimes it'll happen.
And we got Mr. Frozen Coach over there, of course, middle of the road podcast.
Hey.
Hello. It is cold. No. What's up? Yeah, it's cold outside. I'm going to go out after this and go eat with some friends, which is dumb, but sounds good. So I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, but
warm the car up.
Yeah, I'm going to go eat also with some friends because I love being cold. And then they have Smells Like Nirvana and For the Birds are going to be at the Cotillion, so I'm going to go there too.
Are you going to that tonight?
I am. I missed it last year, and I'd go every year, so I got to go.
Man, we talked about it, and I'm not, but it sounds like fun. It's a horrible night to go and to go back out to your car after, but I think it'll be worth it.
No, yeah, it definitely will. It always is. It always is.
I've listened to a bunch of their stuff, and everybody, all the reviews, they're freaking, they nail it.
That's it.
I would like to go too, but it's cold, and I've got a lot on my plate, so
yeah,
I'm limited right now. But yeah.
One day.
We're going to talk about our top 5 songs about change, and I don't remember kind of what sparked it, but I think we said something about it last podcast, but it's been a flurry of things going on, and so I forgot, but we went with change. I think next year we're going to do, the changing temperatures, that could be a part of it, going from very cold to even colder.
I'm so sorry. I'm the class clown. You're going to have to get used to it if you're going to keep inviting me back.
I have green screen.
We'll go with that.
Let make one person smile and ride off on their bike, then it's worth it.
It's my purse.
And if you're somewhere where it's freaking warm enough to go ride your bike, oh, well, hello.
Rub it in.
How does it feel to be warm and not freaking cold?
Well,
Oh
like
my
Coach and I said before we got on the air, it was if you do a search of it, almost every song has the word change in it. There was a lot of songs, and I went with one that had change in it, but I think that was it. The other ones were just about it.
Honorable mention, there's 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
only 2 on my
Yeah.
list have the word change in it. And if
I
we have the same one, then
Sprinkle
I'll
some extras.
So I think change is a pretty predominant topic in music, throughout the years. Mine are, of course, from the 60s to the 2000s.
I have one question. Did you bring the wheel back?
No,
Did
I
you?
have not. I have not.
Oh man!
Well, I'll put a vote on the chat board whether we want the wheel back or not. I think you have 2 votes that we want the wheel back.
Yeah.
You and Sontia. I think it was kind of rigged. So let me do some.
It still made it funny, even if it was the same exact order every time.
every
A
time.
little stick, it's like it didn't matter.
I mean, we could spin it twice if it's just like if it goes in the same order, and that would do it, maybe.
Well, maybe maybe for next week, I'll do some research and see if I can find a better wheel.
Yeah. I guess there's always a better way. There has to be like an actual spinning wheel.
Well, I think at one point I had
I got a wheel right freaking here. I can
Yeah.
write our names on it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as legit as it gets. This is a freaking thing cut through a plate with the. I stole it off of one of my kids' board games. And, I mean, tell me it doesn't get more legit than that for a wheel. So I'm gonna write names on this.
Yeah, write some names on it. We'll go with the physical wheel.
Yeah, the paper plate wheel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dana says she likes the backdrop, Coach.
Thank you.
It's very thermostat-y.
Yeah. But like I said, we'll talk about the 16th one first, only because I know more about that. That's the Hangover Valentine. Yeah. Yeah. The first time I've been out in a while, and first one of 24.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
you asked me to come paint. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go paint.
Come paint.
Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna paint.
A picture.
After Valentine's Day, so I mean, that could be sad, that could be good. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Coach.
I got a wheel.
Got a wheel.
Are we ready, or are we?
I say spin it.
All right.
Let's do some spinning.
It's an upside down wheel, so look at that.
What?
I think it's still rigged.
It's rigged.
Even in life, the wheel is rigged.
It's always rigged. It's just like life.
Tell me what other podcast has a dude on there that pulls out a plate with the spinning wheel on it when you're, I'm just.
I mean, this is top notch.
Yeah.
This is
It's high class.
Top tier right here.
Okay, well, let me pull out my list. I was gonna practice it before I got on the show, but apparently
Then hold on a second.
See? Oh, valid point.
Nope, I think it's you.
The universe has decided that I'm going first.
It wants to hear yours first.
It wants to hear mine first. Okay, well, I was doing some changing earlier today, man. Just kind of doing some soul searching or whatnot, and I was listening to all these songs about changing. And let me see. So the first one, I wanted to find something modern because I already had songs in mind about changing, and so I looked. I was like, what are some modern songs about changing? And I didn't find a whole lot, but I found Big Sean. One Man Can Change the World.
Yeah,
and it's I don't know a whole lot about Big Sean. Like Big Sean could come on and I wouldn't even know it was him, just like 2 Chainz. For some reason, those are the two that just always have songs that I like, but I never know it's them. But One Man Can Change the World is quite a wonderful song, just talking about how you can make that change just by doing something different, just by living up to your goals and dreams or whatever else, or having hopes and dreams and goals. That's the first thing, is you have to have them and then you have to pursue them.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I listened to that actually yet last night, sitting back. That was on one of the 40 searches I had. It was a good song. It was the first time I'd heard it. So
Oh yeah, that was a real good song. And then as we all know, I love Nickelback.
what?
And I was going to put them down as an honorable mention, but I love Nickelback. And they have a song that says, "If today was your last day." And that's talking about how we go through the everyday rustics of our lives. But if by any chance you knew that this was it, how would you change what you were doing for that? And one of the things that it was talking about was, would you forgive your enemies, and would you talk to people that you loved and let them know that you love them? Would you finally sit down and have conversations with people that you're too busy for? What would you do? And it just really made me think, how am I living my life every day? Because Nickelback is deep and wonderful.
I can honestly say I've never heard it, but I'll listen to it.
It's a good song.
Listen to
It's a good song. It goes, "If today was your last day." So that's it. Or I'll have to pay for it.
I was gonna say I think you get like 4 to 6 seconds without getting.
We've already been dinged.
$20. The next song that I have is Stevie Wonder's "As." And that whole song just by itself is talking about how you love somebody during changes. Like if the world is ending and if the mountains go up under the water. And one of the other things that it was talking about is sometimes you want to change where you are. You don't feel like this is the period of time that you need to live in, but you are destined to be where you are right now. So no matter whether you want to change it or you feel like it should be different, it's not. This is the point. This is your time to shine. Mm-hmm. So take that and then just know who you are and do what you do. So I listened to that a couple of times. Yeah.
I thought of another Stevie Wonder that would be good, but I won't say it just in case it's on somebody else's list.
Yeah.
I don't have a Stevie Wonder song, but you can give it during your time. No.
All right. And then
talk.
What is that? Was that 3?
That was 3.
That was 3. So number 4 is from Dreamgirls. Jennifer Hudson has a song called "Changing." Well, she does. It's not her song, but it's the Dreamgirls.
She remakes it, yeah.
Yeah, and she sings the hell out of that song. Like I was just like, oh my god, it's really.
That girl sings from her feet. I mean, that it comes out of every part. I mean, yes.
And what I really love, especially just with the part to where she just her being in Dreamgirls and playing essentially what she experienced, that they kicked her off the show like super early when she was on The Voice or American Idol or one of those. Yeah. And she rose up to be a big, huge star, even though she was completely rejected. And this song, "Changing," that she was talking about was her essentially going through that. She's changing. She was rejected. She's getting better. And then one of the things that really touched me there was that she did it with help. She didn't, she thought she could do it on her own, but she did. She needed help. So I always appreciate the people. I appreciate you guys, everybody who's just been in my life. And we all should appreciate the people in our lives because they help us change. We can't do it on our own all the time.
Definitely.
And then the last one, I think I put 5 down on here. Oh, which one am I going to do? Which one am I going to do? Which one am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and go with Andrea Day's "Rise Up." Just because it's a powerful, dynamic song. Once again, about changing together, but it's still about changing. You're broken down, you're tired, and your life is on a merry-go-round. You just get to those points to where it's just like you don't think you can make it, but then you have to rise from that. Yeah, out of the pain. All right.
Awesome song.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then honorable mention is Wilson Phillips' "Hold On One More Day" from the 80s. That song is badass. That song is badass.
Yeah.
I was like, who's Wilson Phillips? And then I turned it on. I was like, oh, it's that one. So
I wouldn't have even thought about that one for a change song, but as I think about it, I mean, it is a changing song. I mean, obviously, I mean, it's going through complete changes. So
right, and you have to hold on for that one day to make that change.
Yep.
So that's my list.
Good list. Good list. Well, Coach, the spinner. Are we spinning? Are you going?
I think I'm going. That was a bad spin. I'm going to redo that one. Although we can't do Sontia again. All right.
There you go.
It's me. Works out perfect.
That's my favorite wheel now.
It wasn't scripted at all.
We're using it. I'll get a second camera somehow on this. We'll have to send me a second link. Camera for the spinner.
We need a big wheel, like Price is Right.
I'll work on that. Okay. I can work on that too. My number 5 is Tonight, Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Which I mean, the whole song is about it, but just a good song, and Smashing Pumpkins is fun. I mean, they have a ton of good music, but that song is, I don't know, just one of my favorite from them, actually. So, number 4, Led Zeppelin, Ramble On.
Yeah.
Which,
I can see.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's talking about the whole time, is moving on from the next thing to the next thing or whatever, ramble on. So, number 3, Tupac, Changes. And that's one of my 2 songs with changes in it. And the whole song's obviously about changes, about changing your situation, about changing where you're at in life. And it can reflect to a ton of different people. It don't matter if you're in the hood or the ghetto or just wherever you're at. It's just about you're in control of changing the situation you're in. So, and it's Tupac, so you got to get him on some list.
Yeah.
Number 2, Eric Clapton, Change the World.
Yeah.
And that song, I probably listened to it like 15 times over this since he said changes. And that was the one song right when he said it came to my mind was, one person can change the world and all that. So
I forgot about that one.
And then my number 1 was John Lennon, Imagine. So
yeah.
That was one of the other, those were probably the 2 that the minute he said that kind of came to mind and I knew would be on the list. And a song whenever I'm up, down, whatever, just a awesome song. So
Imagine all the people
living for today. Okay. Nice. Good list. Okay, so like I said, I don't know. I kind of had a tentative list, and we were talking on it like Wednesday, and like I said,
hold on, my honorable mention.
Oh yes.
All I Can Do Is Write About It, Leonard Skinner.
But that was on mine. That was my only one. No, I'm just teasing.
God dang it! I should have waited for it.
I was just teasing.
I know, but that was one like I wouldn't have even thought about that song, and then you listen to the lyrics and write about it so you don't do it again and all that. So awesome song. So I like the rebel flag on the album cover, if I'm honest with you, but other than that, awesome album.
Yeah. Mine was my honorable mention was Murder of One, The Counting Crows. And great album. I mean, it's got almost every song could be about change on that one. I think that was just a very, changing. I mean, there was a lot of songs I could have picked off of that one, but that one always stuck with me. There's a line that says, "You don't want to waste your life," and that one always, I mean, I tried to resonate like that. I try not to waste my life, any more than the next savant, I guess. But here we are. And so my number 5, I went.
You're not wasting your life. You're here with us tonight.
Saturday at 6:00, man.
And I think that's a lyric. Use that lyric in one of your songs. Not wasting your life. You're with us tonight.
Yeah. But Who Knew by Pink.
Yeah, yeah.
That's off the Not Dead 2006 line. Like I said, what the line on it is, if somebody asked me, if a year from now you'd be gone or something, I'd have punched him in the face, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she made some more, she wrote it a little better. I just butchered it horribly. But I got a big crush on Pink, always have,
See, and I'm sorry, she's just not on my list, but that's okay. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, Pink is awesome. She'll kick you in the face with her.
That's right. I like her because she's badass and powerful, but I just don't find the complete attraction to her. Maybe because you can beat me up.
Maybe I like that guy.
Beat me up. So I mean,
I like that.
And then she'll like tumble down on some ribbons or something. You're sitting there bleeding, and she's like,
"Yeah, comes kick me," kind of like the fairy from Scrooged.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. That's where that came from. But number 4 is a little heavier. I went Machine Head, Game Over, from the Bloodstone and Diamonds 2014 album. And you totally distracted, but the gal from Dusk Till Dawn, Hymick. Selma Hayek.
Oh, yeah.
We just talked about the other day, man. That's one, probably my favorite Tarantino movie, honestly. But 2, she is the sexiest vampire / zombie / whatever ever played in a freaking movie, dude. She said, "Yeah, I'll do it, but you're gonna make me one of those gross ones. You're gonna make me literally the sexiest person that could kill you ever in a movie." I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Fucking eat my neck. Fuck yes.
What isn't she in Wild Wild West?
Excuse my language. Sorry.
Wild West?
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah. And then the Hitman's Bodyguard's wife?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome in that.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, and from 27 to 57, she nails it. So
oh yeah, she's still gorgeous. All right, so I have no transition, slick transition from Selma Hayek to the Birds, turn, but maybe she was born in 1965. I doubt it. I don't think she's that old.
Yeah, I don't think she's that old.
Maybe she had a sister that was born, or a cousin born in 1965. Maybe she once owned a vehicle that was a 1965 something. We're gonna go with that. Or maybe we'll just go with that. But the Birds, turn every season.
That's from Ecclesiastes, isn't it? I don't have my phone. I'm just assuming.
She was born in 1966.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
No way. Close.
September 2nd, 1960.
So she was probably September
2nd.
Yeah, I mean, she could have been conceived in 65.
Oh,
I'm
man.
just saying.
See, that's funny.
Sorry, I'm the stats guy.
Selma Hayek, because she was born. She was conceived.
Like 30.
That's what I'm saying. From 27 to 57, 67, whatever. Because my mom was born in 57. Yeah, so whatever. She's
yeah, definitely. Okay, back to the list. Jeez,
sorry,
totally derailed. Selma Hayek. I'm thinking about that scene now. Give me a minute.
I didn't do that. I just got her year. That is not my fault.
All right, this one will take it back down. Number 2, it's definitely about change, but Walk on the Wild Side, Lou Reed from the Transformer album,
yes,
1972.
Awesome song.
Always loved that song, even before I knew what the hell it meant, what it was about. I just thought it was some, because I've loved it since I was a kid. Just do, and it's pretty edgy, it's pretty racy, but it's a good song.
It is. I just heard that song, actually. It came on just randomly. And what I like about it is it's just quiet. Like, there's no fanfare. It's just like, here's my song.
Yeah. Yeah,
all
the
right,
whole
bye.
album is pretty weird. I mean, he was on, drugs. So it was a different time in 72.
Yeah.
That is for sure. My number one, and the one with the name change, is Blind Melon Changes, because that one always is like my favorite song, period. You know, like I said, I love Blind Melon. No Rain is not my favorite. It's a good song, but they just totally oversaturated it.
Too much.
And I've been watching Louder Milk. I've been binge watching Louder Milk this today, while packing things up and stuff. And he's like an ex music critic who got sober. He run, and he's like the leader of this AA group, whatever. And it's pretty funny. I'm like, holy crap, I'm Louder Milk. But, you know, I'm like, I'm an asshole. It's great. I like it. I really relate. It's fun.
I don't think you're an asshole. I think if
I'm a music snob. I'm a snob at things. I got things I don't like.
Okay, well, you might be, but
I
you're not.
voice it sometimes.
I'm an asshole. You're a nice guy. You're, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I mean, for you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I get
I
two
can
more
be an
songs that
asshole,
I
but
had
I'm
on my
super
list
nice
that I
about
didn't
it.
get the name that I want to make sure nobody else named. What'd you say, Sontia?
Oh, I said I'm an asshole, but I'm super nice about it.
Like, you're gonna make me repeat that? Damn it.
I don't think you're an asshole either. You might be. You might have been fooling me, but I think both of you two are genuinely. Well, I think we're all good people, but I think you're both wonderful people. And
Janet thinks we're awesome. We're all awesome. So we're gonna go with that.
I'll nail that then. I got two songs that we didn't get to, and I want to make sure nobody did, so I didn't do them. But was The Times Are Changing, Bob Dylan, which, man, I listened to that last night, and I did want to put it on there, but I just had others that moved above it. And then I couldn't go without Change Would Do You Good by Sheryl Crow.
Yes.
And man, we listened to that today, and my old lady was jamming, and she's like, is it going to make your list? And I said, no, but I will freaking put it on tonight so everybody can hear it, because it's a damn good song, and she's freaking awesome. She's like probably the best alternative, kind of slash whatever. I don't know what all else she did, but for me, she's just genuinely pretty.
I had a huge crush on her as well.
Sheryl Crow and that whole line, because Sheryl Crow and Alanis Morissette and Tori Amos, I think Mary J. Blige also came out with that TLC. It was just like all of a sudden there was just like all these women were just like, hey.
Yeah, like 97. All of them just said, I'm going to take all your asses.
What was the girl on the piano that was getting on a trailer behind?
I know what you're talking about, but
what's her name?
I don't know. Help it.
Up the street.
This segment's brought to you by Bud Light Slushies. If you keep it out in this weather, it becomes a slushy. Treat when you're already cold. Bud Light Slushies.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna do Cars next week, right?
Cars? I'm down.
Are we doing Cars?
Cars or car? Well, no, we're doing We're gonna vote on it, but I think what about party songs? I like Sontia's voting on my party songs.
Party songs.
You want to do party songs next week?
I don't know.
We gotta vote. Stay tuned, and then we'll let you know.
We'll vote. I like when it's interesting, when they don't know what's coming up.
Yeah, we can't just tell them.
And I would love for like a Jenna or one of them to even give us some suggestions on what they want to hear. Also, I mean, what do the people want?
What do the people want?
Yeah,
question I've been asking my whole life. I don't know.
You said
there's no answer.
What do girls want?
Money.
I want to be left alone. I want you to come here, but go away. And then I want to eat.
I want you to leave, and then I want you here when I need you, and then I want you to leave.
It's not that hard.
No, I know. That's why I said I made it 20 years, because I figured it out. Well, and I think she's as stubborn as I am.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. Well, you may not be eating dinner tonight, but Santi, enjoy your dinner.
Okay.
Casey's gonna get left at home. He's gonna get left in the studio.
Nah.
But all right, you guys enjoy your night. Stay warm.
All
And we'll
right.
be back with something next week.
All right.
All right.
Figure it out.
Bye.
Bye. If today was your last day, would you